My name is Yehonatan Ben Tzur. I'm 24 years old. I grew up in Jerusalem in the remote neighborhood. In the army, I was in the armored corps. I was on reserve duty for almost a year. At first, I was in Lebanon, and then we went into Gaza. In the war, many soldiers from my high school were killed. Two of them, Hirsch Goldberg Poland and Gandel, were friends of mine. We were supposed to have a break of a few months from the reserve, so Adi and I decided, Adi is a friend also from the reserve, to fly to the United States and to do a trip there. At first we stayed with his uncle in Nebraska. We had a pickup truck, and from there we continued all the way to California, through Colorado and Utah and Vegas, and all the interesting places. It was really nice. Then we headed down to Texas, and from there we started to drive to Florida. We stopped in interesting places along the way. One of them was New Orleans. Adi and I got to New Orleans around noon, checked into one of the hotels there. I remember we went out to eat, and from there we continued to Bourbon Street. It was a lot of fun. When we came back, it was already 3 in the morning. We were walking right on the main street, Bourbon Street, and at some point I heard someone shouting. I looked ahead and saw a car's headlights, and a second later I remember I was already in the air.
A mass casualty incident overnight in New Orleans. 10 people at least were killed when a truck drove into a crowd of New Year's Eve revelers in the city's world-famous French Quarter.
I remember that a few seconds later I was on the ground. My leg was broken. Lots of blood everywhere. What was running through my head mainly was, where is Adi? Because a moment before, Adi was there and then he wasn't. I was badly injured. My leg was completely crushed. My hand got hurt. An artery in my leg was torn, which was very dangerous.
It comes as we're learning more about the Army veteran who killed 14 and injured dozens more.
It was a terrorist attack, the same kind of people we fought against in Gaza and Lebanon. When I was injured in the US in the attack, a few days later a woman came in, Ilana, a sweet woman. From Hadassah women. She came simply to take care of us, truly, to make sure everything was okay, to help us with follow-up treatments back here in Israel. From the start, when we met her, just a few days after the attack, she had already informed people in Israel that I was wounded. A few other times, other women from Hadassah also came to visit me. We took pictures also with my mom. Really wonderful women. When I returned to Israel, I was in a wheelchair. I couldn't put any weight on my leg at all. A few days after I got here, they told me, listen, this isn't the United States. You're going to start working very hard. They immediately put me on all these machines and made me sweat, and now you can see the result. Even before the ligament surgery they said I needed, I'm already walking, which is a miracle. Of course I've heard of Hadassah. I was born in Hadassah Hospital, and there are 2 huge hospitals here, Hadassah and Jerusalem. The rehabilitation here at Hadassah is wonderful. It's like a hotel. Simply a hotel for rehabilitation, this place. We're going to continue the trip. Adi and I, while we were in rehab, decided that. We have a lot of people we need to thank in New Orleans. And after that, we'll just keep on going on the trip. Reach Florida, and if we feel like it, we'll even continue to South America or something. It's going to be fun. To this day, we're in touch with Ilana. She still looks out for us, and when I go back there to New Orleans, we'll visit her.
I want to thank the women of Hadassah that helped me in New Orleans. You're really special. Thank you very much. I want to thank the women and men of Hadassah for this wonderful rehab center. This place really does magic.